What's going on, my niggas?
Okay, so yeah,
Shit, man, what's going on with y'all? I'm happy to see y'all, man.
Shit, man, I'm chilling. Just had to breed with some pizza to take his ass upstairs. But, you know what I mean? We thug it out. We only eat American classics in this household.
like adults on our household, they must on the sleep.
Your
You
son
said what?
asleep? Oh, that's good parenting.
Yeah, adults on this household. So
Okay. Adults. Oh, okay. I see.
Ain't no playtime over there. I see you grooming a real 5-star athlete.
mm-hmm.
They ain't got nothing to do with that.
Real regimented. It has everything to do with that.
Why is that?
Because, man, that regimen is what breeds success, bro.
The regiment?
Yeah, bro.
We've seen countless cases of kids rebelling against their parents because they too strict. Kids wind up shooting their mom and dad because they ain't never go outside because they go into bed at 8 o'clock. We've seen that before.
What I will admit is that less strict parents equal whores and fuckboys.
That's not fair.
If you wanna be the least strict parent in the world, like if you just wanna be your child's friend, then you will breed a whore or you will breed a fuckboy. Reason
you
being
talk from
is because
experience.
you kind of gonna be with everything they with, right? So if your daughter come home and be like, "Hey, I just met this man and I want to fuck him," you're gonna be like, "Yeah." Or if your son come home and be like, "I just fucked 5 girls in 1 week," you're gonna be like, "Yeah, that's fuck boy." And daddy, I know.
Man, listen, bro. Honestly, if your daughter gonna be a hoe, she gonna be a hoe. It don't matter what type of mom you is. She gonna be a hoe.
No, Hank.
Bro,
That's
I done
not
seen
true.
strict parents breed hoes.
That's not true. There
That's
were
what I'm
some
telling you,
natural-born
bro.
hoes
We've
If your
seen
that
daughter
these
were
like dick,
people.
disturbed
she
by
like
their
dick.
fathers.
Exactly. If she addicted to pee-pee, she addicted to pee-pee.
Like
I mean,
naturally born, she was finna give it up,
all
but
right, but if we
her
like looking
dad
through,
said no, and
all right,
she said no because her dad said no, so she's not a whore.
all right, but if we looking through the lens of like female empowerment, what's wrong with your daughter having a high sex drive?
A high sex drive is different than being a whore. Because a high
No,
sex
it's
drive
not.
can mean
Who's
Because a
getting
man
this.
can
paid?
have a
I'd rather
High
my
sex
daughter
drive
get
can
paid
mean this,
fucking than
right?
not getting paid fucking. You
I
feel me?
had good
Have
sex.
a job.
I had good
Business.
sex. No,
There we go. I can
high
see you
sex
again.
drive can mean this. I had good sex with the last person I was with. So I'm always gonna hit this person up like literally every other day to have sex. Why? Because I have a high sex drive. Sick what? That is a high sex drive. Plankton has a high sex drive.
Nah, I don't. All right, so I get what you're saying, and I agree that that's one
But
form.
someone who is a whore is gonna have sex with anybody, any circumstance, any way, anywhere, anytime.
What if she just like having sex?
That's a whore.
Exactly.
What if she just like having sex?
Exactly. We
As a
can't call
man,
somebody a whore because they enjoy
nah.
having
All
sex
right,
with
so
somebody.
I
Come
feel
on.
like as a
we
man,
gotta
I'm
level up.
giving like. Nah, I feel like as a man, I'm given the free realm to say, all right, I like having sex, so I can fuck all these women, and that's cool. I'm a man in my 20s. I'm supposed to do that. So like, yeah, nah,
I'm supposed to be out here
right. So if we looking through like if we looking through the guys of like just equality, like yeah, women should be allowed to do that too without being a hoe. She can just like it as long as she like taking the right precautions and like using protection and all these different type of things. Is she really a whore or does she just like having sex?
That's what I'm getting at, bro. Like, nah, we can't victimize people because they like to hump.
Right.
I mean, like
if I can be
get it.
brutally
Like,
honest, I would prefer to have sex with the chick that like the hump as compared to the chick who like keep the shit to herself. Chick who like the hump know what she doing.
exactly. We both getting our injected meat.
Right. We both in the gym now.
If you on the fence about humping, then I'll pass.
Then how we really going to hump when you having second thoughts about humping?
Exactly.
What do you mean by protection?
Protection, like condoms and things of that nature.
What do you mean by condom?
Bro, as like a in your 20s type of person, if you out here, if you're out here having multiple sexual partners, you should probably use a condom. Now,
Hey,
there's
roll the
nothing wrong.
dice.
Nah,
Roll
there's
the
No,
nothing
ain't no
wrong with
roll the
like.
dice. Sticky.
roll
Hold
the
on.
dice.
Hold on.
Niggas
I want
always
to
want to
paint this
be big
picture.
dick Willie till it's time that you feel me. Nah, bro, we can put no Jimmy
No,
on no hat.
Roll the
no.
dice.
I want to paint a picture. Bitch get pregnant, right? She
Mm-hmm.
not a bitch. I'm just calling her a bitch because
I mean,
this is
shit,
like
what's
you
that?
call bitches. But I'm
Yeah,
just
see?
saying, bitch get pregnant, right? That is. You know why she don't know who the baby dad is?
Crypto's
Because
away.
she done had sex with 3
You look
people
like bro.
unprotected around the same time. Boom. Okay, high sex drive. Go ahead.
They ain't got
Do
nothing
your
to do
thing.
with me.
You don't like
I'm fucking her.
condoms. Hold on. It's not done. You don't like James, stop it. Hold on. You don't like condoms. So you don't want to wear condoms. You got 3 different partners. You fucking them all. No condoms. Boom, you get pregnant. You don't know
Nah,
who
we
the baby
do.
dad is. So what that
I
means
mean,
for the
it's
men
not
in the
that you don't
situation?
know, you just don't know exactly who it is. You got a three.
Niggas
Exactly.
don't know exactly who it is. What I'm
I
telling
got a
you is,
multiple
That's a
if I
33%
find
chance
out,
of being right.
hey, no. Because if I had sex with somebody yesterday, if I have sex with somebody today, and if I have sex with somebody tomorrow, there's a likelihood that in May/June I got pregnant. So who the fuck impregnated me in May/June if I had sex with all these people?
Am I supposed to know who
I
you
mean,
fucking?
yeah, you should be keeping track of
No.
that. If you
That
ask
ain't
me
got
what
nothing to do with me.
in March, I
That ain't
can
got nothing
tell
to do
you.
with me.
Right.
Exactly.
So what Sticky is saying is it has nothing to do with him because he wasn't part of that. Like on some shit. At the end of the day, he don't know who he was fucking, so it's not bueno. So what I'm saying is no, it's never a good thing to quote unquote be super sexually active with anybody you meet and then call it a high sex drive. No, bitch. I have a high sex drive. You know what I do? I fuck one person.
That's you
That's,
One
though.
that's your
person. It don't
preference.
take
That's
much
your
to just
preference.
say, okay, one person gets
You
it and
can't. You
everybody
can't
else.
like that's like saying, oh, I got a craving for cheeseburger, so I'm gonna only go get McDonald's. No, I'm gonna go get Five Guys. I'm gonna get Burger King. I'm gonna get Wendy's. I'm gonna try a lot of different burgers.
No,
I
that
like
makes
burgers.
sense.
You feel me? I'm not gonna stifle myself to McDonald's because McDonald's gonna cuddle me at night. Nah, I'm gonna go get this Five Guys.
Mm-hmm.
Five Guy burgers and fries.
With the
But
steak on the
Five Guys
side.
ain't gonna come to you at night. Five Guys ain't gonna come to you 2, 3 o'clock in the
Well,
morning.
Exactly.
You
well,
can't
that's
pick
when I
Five
get
Guys up at
lucky.
midnight.
So if I was really in the game, there's no way I could limit myself to one sexual partner. Meaning that I can't hold my sexual self hostage to when you only want to have sex. You feel me? Like if you only want to have sex these certain times of days and blah blah blah, you a busy woman. I get that. But I want to have sex those days you don't want to have sex. So I'm gonna have another partner who's gonna have sex with me at those times. It's not about like being promiscuous and stuff. Like, nah, I wanna fuck and you can't fuck me those days.
That's how I would operate if I was you.
You feel me? That's really how I would do it. It's a roster for a reason.
Mm-hmm. It's like you said, you can't get Five Guys at 2 a.m. All right, so that's when I'll get McDonald's. That's
Exactly.
when I
Nah.
I'm sloppy drunk coming home from the club. I'm gonna go get me this double quarter
but
pounder.
when I can get the Five Guys, I'm gonna
Yo,
dab
y'all
on this.
niggas is crazy.
That makes perfect sense. Nah, like because I'm not like I get it. Like I don't want my children to be out here fucking on anything and doing anybody. I don't want that to be the influence that I'm preaching. But like if you want to fuck, I'm not gonna be mad at you for wanting to fuck multiple people if y'all are all consenting fuckers.
Even this year, girl. You'll
That's
tell
different.
your son that. But
That's different.
what
I won't
about your
tell my.
daughter?
I'm not gonna tell my daughter to keep fucking
No,
with you.
he don't have daughters.
Come on,
All
exactly.
right, so
I got
hypothetically,
big nuts.
all right, bet. Look, situation time, right? So naturally, if y'all came home and y'all saw your sons like knee deep in some pussy, like what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna be cool with it, right? Y'all might shut the door and let bro finish.
In my house, like during, like you got. I think I answered this before. Like you're not about to
In your house, but
up.
you're not supposed to be there. Like you just
now
popped up.
you in trouble because you know the rules. Get the fuck out. Go help
Like,
So
out
you
the house
going?
or something.
if I was to catch, I mean, like, yeah, like you fucking when you're not supposed to be, pretty much. Like,
Let's say they of age. Let's say they like 17, 18.
and you fucking in my house.
There's still no
That's
fucking in your
of
house.
age. Wait,
Yeah,
that's
the
of
age for
age.
consent in most states is like 18. So yeah, 18-year-olds
That's
be fucking.
it
Was
ain't
you
got nothing
fucking
to
at
do.
18?
Okay,
Nope.
so I'll say 18 is a good consensus
Fucking
age
all
only because I
pornos.
left from the beginning at 18.
Was you
So
fucking at
I
17?
personally will say 18 is a good age. But
Like,
I don't
Alright, so we
think,
going
in
age
my
like
head,
18.
I don't think 18 is a good age. I think older than 18 would be ideal.
girl, relax. Niggas is fucking at 15, 14.
I lost my
But what
virginity.
I'm saying,
I was getting
is
sloppy
what's
toppy in Woodland
ideal.
Park in 9th grade. Come on,
All
it's
right,
crazy out here.
nasty,
Hold on.
nasty
All right.
man.
I've been nasty. Been there. You see Kanye behind me, you know.
Yeah, that's why you got whatever the
I
fuck
need to get me a
behind
real
you. I don't
nasty.
even know what you got behind you. Like, what is that?
Mask. Hold on, I'm about to kill
He
this.
said mask on, fuck it, mask off.
This is the type of vibes because
What I'm saying is I do agree. I agree that after your teenage years, you're more willing or more mentally like able to consent and actually know what you're doing. Like before I was 18, I would. All right, this for
I
you in
love it.
Goatland. This for you
I
in
love it.
Goatland,
me and
right?
my
This for you
I
in
boy,
love
Goatland.
it.
Cause
We
me and my
listening to the
bro.
album right now. I love
I'm
it.
finna spread some shit. I can't. He changed the future. I cannot.
Oh
But
man, you just set the
And tell
vibe,
me
man. Let's get some
you
shots
don't know
going
that
real
is.
fast. You set the
Shots.
before I
vibes,
was
Nick.
You
before
taking
before
shots?
I
Let me
was
see what I got over
Whole
here.
actually
different Hank
not a
activated
virgin.
now.
Let me see what I
Look,
got over
before I
here.
was actually not a virgin anymore, I would like fantasize about it, right? Because everybody around you is doing it. Everybody around you is
What
talking
about
about
humping?
it. So all you're ever doing is thinking like, oh, what if I did this or what if I did that? But I didn't wait. I mean, I didn't do it until I waited.
Breathe and
And
relax.
when I waited was when I got in college. And when I tell you the best thing to do is to have sex as an adult. Do not have
I
sex
mean,
as
yeah, like
children.
no, don't
Because
get me
as
wrong. Like
children, you don't know what you're doing and you kind of miss out on the quality of
it's
life.
crazy you say that because me and wife was talking about this earlier. Well, not other night, you know what I mean. But was saying like just sex now is a lot better than it was when we was like younger. I'm like, of course, because we're adults, we know what we like. You feel me? So saying like kids should wait until they older. No, I should experiment and see what you like. You feel me? Before you get old and decrepit, my age, and now you niggas looking at you
Don't
like
say
you crazy.
old, but nah, I 100% agree with Steve. As like a single man, I would definitely want you to know what you like by 27, as opposed to you
Like
still
I
like
want
exploring
like
yourself.
But you don't think you can learn what you like from the
I mean, I
age?
could show you something different, but nigga, I need a blueprint.
no.
No, but
I
what
need.
I'm saying is
I don't know
you
which
don't think.
burger I want until I try all the burgers.
But
I
do
don't
you
agree.
not think
I
that
don't
you
like
should
that one.
start trying burgers at the age 18 and know
Yeah.
what burger you want at the age 27? 9
Wait, you
years
said
later,
At 27, I know what
8
burger I'm
years
looking
later.
for.
Sorry.
I know what burger I'm looking for now.
So why can't I start trying burgers at 14 and know what I want at 18?
Well, as a
exactly.
woman,
Good
can I tell
point.
you why? Can I tell you
Why
why,
I
as a
don't I
woman,
don't I
why you
don't I
can't do
don't
that?
see why you can't as a woman either.
Hey, do boo boo.
Because of teen pregnancy, I guess.
I don't know, like, cause like
He's
even if you
chilling.
saying like, cause the woman body doesn't mature to a certain point,
Okay.
regardless, you still fucking. It still feel
Okay.
good even at
I can't
18
even
or
hold you.
whatever.
I know a lot of girls who fine with 16.
No, but what I'm saying, if they
You say
prime
who
with
prime was
16, that's
6?
trash. Honestly,
Prime
they
was like
prime with 16.
16 to
If you know
18.
the girls who
Didn't know you
We
prime
could
with
do
seen a lot of
that.
16,
girls max out in high
that's
school.
ridiculous. That's
Yo, you
ridiculous.
saw a
I'm
lot of girls
27.
peak by 20.
I'm 27 and I just gonna learn some shit. You hear
All right,
me?
yeah, nah, you're
Cause
So
27.
you
what
ain't
I'm
eat
saying
enough.
is,
Ah,
for
Only
you to
eating
be
McDonald's.
at your prime at 16, that's dirty. You're dirty as fuck. Cause what are you gonna be at 27?
can't
Washed.
judge me.
You're
Why?
gonna be
Yeah,
washed at
Why?
27.
No,
they
you're gonna
why?
be experienced.
How can she be
No, the
washed?
only thing that comes
Cause she
after
got the best
experience
box in
is
Camden,
wash.
huh?
Yeah, bro, you wildin'. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's a special part in the community for hoes, bro.
No. It's a
It's
special part for
respectful.
y'all because y'all some niggas. Y'all
Hoes get
niggas,
niggas
Nah,
for
y'all
bro.
nigga
life.
ass
Even as
niggas.
niggas, like, like, I'm not gonna blame somebody who just wanna fuck. Like, if you,
Right, like,
even
what's
if you're
wrong with
honest
that?
about that,
But you know what's crazy?
talk
Stick,
to him, Future.
stick. Let's talk to him, Future, because I am Future of the women. Fuck out of here. At the end of the day,
Okay.
I
You
am.
just
I'm
learning moves
Future of the
at
women. That's
27.
why that's why
Yeah,
I say
I
bitch
don't
finesse,
know.
bitch finesse. That's my shit. Why?
I think
Because
more
these
go into
niggas is
that to
out
be
here
in
like
future.
Future. So what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, it's okay to be that way. It's okay to be very young and be very sexual. But what you got to know is what it come with. So if you're young and sexual, like if you're younger than 18 and you want to have sex, you got to know that might come with certain things. One thing is pregnancy, and you got to be ready for that. And not everybody's ready for that. And I think that's the
Clearly,
biggest
pregnancy,
thing.
we clearly see people fucking. Pregnancy ain't stopping nobody.
Bro, but I wasn't. Why? Because I didn't want to be pregnant.
Can we
I
I
get
admit
did
that
that.
not
you
have
part of
sex
the
until I was
minority?
18 and then college because I said, worst case scenario, I could get pregnant. Really, worst case scenario, I could get AIDS and die of some shit that I got from having sex with one person.
Like I
But
said, you are
worst
in the
case scenario, when
minority,
I know
bro.
I'm being
Me,
safe,
I promise you.
is
I
Yeah,
promise you.
can
Nobody
we
in
agree
high
that you in the
school, no
minority?
little kids fucking is worried about getting pregnant and catching AIDS.
so my point is they should be.
No,
The
They should be
reality is
worried
they
about it.
aren't.
Because while,
How
let me
many
tell you
how
something.
many girls in your class
I'm
is
Excuse
not
pregnant?
me,
worried about AIDS.
everybody in the world, don't be fooled by Sticky and James' relationship. They have great relationships, but that's
Regardless,
very fair and very few to a lot of people.
It's not though.
There's a lot of people who are having sex as teenagers who do not end up marrying their sex partners
ain't
or
got
who
shit to
do
do
not
with
end up
me.
even happy with anyone that they have had sex before 18. And what I say is that you don't learn a lot before you're 18. You learn what it is you need to
But are
learn
we
before
going to
you're
blame that
18.
on them
But when
fucking
you're
at
18, you
18?
learn what
Can't
it's
there
like
be
to be
other factors on why they wasn't able to build those healthy relationships? Ain't got nothing to do with fucking.
At
You don't
all.
think it has anything to do with age?
I mean, yeah, but the age and them fucking and then the other things that teenagers go through. I mean, I wouldn't blame all that on having sex at a young age for them not building
Absolutely.
habits.
Listen, this is what
No,
happens when you have
no,
sex.
no.
What happens
I
when
know
you
what
have sex is
happened,
I
you
bust
have
your
a
nut.
spiritual connection with someone, right? You have a
but that's
spiritual
how
connection
you
before.
feel though. But if
Hold
I
on.
don't
Before
feel
you,
that connection while we fucking, then I don't care. How
It
you
don't
feel?
matter.
only
I,
when
I,
you're a
I,
kid.
right, exactly. So that's what we talking about. We talking about these kids who don't care about spiritual connection. Bro, I was just over my sister's
But
house
they don't
today, and
care
I was
about it,
listening
but
to
they're
my,
still sharing it.
and it
No,
doesn't
that's a belief that you have, bro. Everybody don't even
exactly.
believe in having that spiritual connection at all without
Bro,
having
No,
sex.
who
no,
you
no,
around right
no,
now,
no,
Hank?
no. You don't
Bro,
You
I'm
believe
around
not
it,
any
but
gonna
you
family?
lie.
share it. Let me tell you.
I'm not gonna
The
lie.
only reason why the
Bro,
only
if
reason why y'all
OBZ
feel
was
this
out here
way,
fucking right now, you think he
yeah.
having spiritual connections?
No, you know why? Because he's a
Hey,
man.
OBZ in
And
it,
and
yeah,
that's no
James
slight.
know.
That's no slight to a man. That's no slight to a man. I don't slight any men. I love men of all kind. But what I'm saying is that the reason why that woman did not have problems is because she was a child. So she did not understand what her being vulnerable in that way did for any man or for any other person, rather, because she could be with a woman. It's the same difference. At the end of the day, you open it up and you're being vulnerable to a point where almost your reactions are based off of each other. So now that you done had sex, now I'm worried about what you doing. You worried about what I'm doing. I'm worried about how much you care about
No,
me. You worried about how
I
much you
think
care about
that's
me.
really
Boom,
just
boom, boom, boom,
personal,
boom. That's
specific
something that
feelings
kids.
about that.
You feel like kids have the capacity to work through that, or no?
I feel like kids don't even think about that or
So that's
even
why they
worry
don't
about
need to be
that.
having sex. Cause what
Why
comes with
not?
sex is
Why can't
also
sex
a
so
baby.
literally just like be
I'm not
nothing but
saying children. I'm saying like if you to the point where like you get like if you I don't even want to have this conversation. I don't even care about kids having sex. But like you can't be
You
mad at
don't
a
care
kid
about kids
want to
having
have.
sex. You
I
don't
don't
care about your
honestly.
son having
well
sex
you
at a
Right
can't
young
now,
teach
I
sex
age.
don't
education and then
because
tell
he's
them they
not
not ready
fucking
to
for at
have
least.
sex.
I got at least 10 to 12 years before he start busting any nuts. So I got time to prepare.
Right.
So like kids, I'm sorry, Siani, to bust your burst your bubble, but kids don't care about. I'm sorry. if it was so harpered on you that you really gotta find this love connection before you make love. Nah, we were slanging on things.
Yeah.
Raw dog, no draws. You feel me?
No
My
draws.
Balls to the wall, balls deep, all
My dad
that.
got 9 kids, 10
You
baby
feel
moms.
me? I don't know how many kids my dad got.
So
Matching
this
And look at me.
wait. So look, he gonna cheese. So this goes back to what we was talking about a long time ago. Meaning, if you paid attention to our lives or our episodes, period, you would pay attention to where we was going with it. So at one point, we spoke about how you would tell your kids to or to not to have sex. And one of the things was telling your sons that having casual sex is okay, which is
It
okay,
is.
right? It's okay. Anything you
Mhm.
want to do with your children is okay. Nothing.
Not
I'm
even with your
never saying
children,
nothing
bro.
that you want to
Casual
do with
sex
your
is
children
fine.
is.
It's fine. Like a
It is.
handshake.
It is. But what I will say is, imagine yourself at a
Mhm.
very young age becoming a grandparent. You will think of all the reasons why your child is having a child. And
Hey,
if one of the
parent, come
reasons
on,
for your
Siani.
children having a child is by them thinking that at any age is okay to just dry have sex, that will bother
No,
me.
that's not what I'm saying. Like, of course, I'm gonna tell my son about protection, doing all that, pulling out shit like that. But if my son wants to have sex, I'm not gonna say no, you can't have sex. I'm gonna say, all right, this is how you have sex in a safe, proper way. And if you want to have sex a lot, I
Bro,
can't have you. I
bro,
can't stop you having sex at all, bro.
schools do
So I'm
that,
gonna do
bro.
my.
It's sex education. We have sex education. There's no way you can have sex education in school and then tell them they can't have sex.
But you
That
try to
doesn't.
convince your wife, your women that they can't. So what I'm saying is at
Who
Oh,
some
I've
does
point,
never
that?
said
no,
that.
no,
I've
no, no, no,
never
no, no,
said that.
no, no. What I'm
If my
saying is
listen,
at some
listen.
point,
If
go ahead.
so, the same
Niggas
story
love
Hank was talking
hoes.
about earlier. So if I was to come home and see my daughter having sex, I would be pissed. I would be pissed if I came home and caught my son having sex on my couch or some shit that he's not supposed to be doing. Like
Would you?
I would,
Yeah.
bro, because you disrespecting me. Like this is not
No,
what we
like what?
doing.
Who
You
did
know,
it fucking
I don't
like?
even hump your wife during the day. I don't even hump your mom during the day on the couch. What do you think you about to do? So no.
That's crazy.
And if my daughter, I can't stop. Like I said, I can't stop my daughter from having sex. If she wants to have sex, I just hope it's not with a loser. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? Hope he got a couple dollars to pay for, you know what I mean, the chop shop if that's the case. But whatever, like I can't stop her from having sex. Just like my mom couldn't stop me, she couldn't stop my sisters and shit like that. And my mom was a great mom. My sister had 5.
You feel me?
You feel me, man? I ain't got a lighter. I just rolled this Dutch and I got a lighter, man. But talk, man. But I don't
All
know.
I'm saying is, let's teach the kids respect and
Mm-hmm.
priority before we
I don't
teach
like sitting in
them.
future lap like this. Hold on.
Look, yeah, no, you are kind of sitting in his lap.
Yeah, I'm sitting in this lap. So
Like
let
like a
me.
woman was.
But let's teach the kids. Y'all see, I got a baby in my hand, so I'll be with all the shit. But let's teach the kids respect and self-preservation before we teach them anything else. The reason why I say that is because there's too many men out here that think that they are gods, and not for nothing, we all are gods. So if a man is a god, a woman is a god. We all the god in the same. But there's too many men out here that think that they are guys, they deserve something that they don't. And there's too many women out here who are fishing for shit that they really don't deserve
Mm-hmm.
because they ain't work for it. So all I'm saying is at the end of the day, I wish we would teach our kids to value sex a lot more. If you value it to the point where it's like, okay, I might be physically tied to you for life, meaning we can have a kid together.
No,
But that's the reality of it, isn't it? Even with
no.
condoms and all the preservatives you might have, isn't the reality that you might have kids together?
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
potentially,
that's
but
obviously the
So that's the
reality.
way we should be
It could
approaching it every
happen.
time we have sex.
No, it's not.
nah. That's like saying every time I get in a car, I can get in a car accident or
Exactly.
somebody
Yes,
can steamroll
you
me.
know why?
No,
Yes,
I don't drive
you know why?
I don't drive like that. I don't drive. I don't
Stick,
drive
stick,
thinking I can get in a
stick.
car
You
accident.
get on the
At
road,
all.
sticky. You get on the road, and guess what you do? You avoid a bunch of accidents. You know why? Because you get on the road and you think about it like I could get in an accident with any one of these motherfuckers because they don't know how to drive.
Mm-hmm.
So you start driving for them, right? That's how everybody gets on the road. Who's an actually good driver? That's how you get on the road. You get on the road with the assumption that everybody else on the road is a bad driver. So what I'm saying is, yes, get into the dating world with the assumption of knowing if I have sex, I might be physically attached to this person for life. If I don't, then I won't.
And that's a good thing to have in your mind, but
But
the
men don't.
reality is it's not
Men
even
don't,
men.
is what you're saying to me.
Yeah, all right. So I
It's
feel
not
like,
even men because
can I
we're
interject
not
real
having
fast?
sex with ourselves. We fucking women.
Yo,
So if I don't give a fuck about having babies,
all right,
No,
she
you
don't give a
think
fuck
she
about
don't?
having
That's why
babies.
she be getting out
No,
feelings.
I know.
no, that's why I'm in that big round dog. Because you don't care.
Well,
this
squeezing
is
in it.
fine.
But she do, and you know she do.
And that's not my problem.
So what I'm saying is don't get into a situation
No,
without being able to handle that problem. Because it is a problem. You
Don't
have
let
sex
me
with
get up
somebody.
in you without you being able to handle the problem. How about that?
All right. All right. It's a medium somewhere in here. I just
Bro,
want to
the
say for all
medium,
the same,
the
for all
medium.
like the teenagers who may or may not be watching right now,
Bro, ain't no kids watching this, bro.
bro. We got a teenage standards.
We do not.
We don't know.
This is parental advisory. Every episode.
You don't know what our reach may be. If any young people may be dealing with this, bro, it's an in
I need a
between.
lighter.
Don't go out here. Don't be out here raw dogging everything. That's definitely not the right way to go about it. Use
Honestly,
protection.
don't raw dog nothing until you ready to have a baby. Period.
I also
that's
don't
what
agree
we
with
mean,
that either.
You
Also
exactly.
don't agree with that, children. It's a happy medium in there
Hank,
somewhere.
if you raw dog a bitch, you don't think there's a possibility of you getting her pregnant?
Nah, because my pull-out game is strong.
Your pull-out game means nothing to pre-cum. Your pull-out game means nothing to pre-cum. Pre-cum is a real thing and it's out there, and it be getting bitches pregnant left and right.
It do.
Listen,
All right,
listen.
So you
I feel
keep
like
the
that
Jimmy
left
on
and
tight
right
every
is
time,
overrated.
Siani. So you wear like so you like okay.
No glove, no love.
I'm either listen. I'm all the way with it. I don't have no pause for nobody. I tell them ahead of time. You either gonna strap up or you ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing. You can go ahead. Cause there's plenty of bitches out there who will fuck you raw. And guess who won't?
Hello, is this Burger King?
And guess who
Exactly.
won't?
It's a burger.
And guess
Exactly.
who won't?
Let me
His
get the double
eyes at the
Whopper
captain.
with
His eyes
no
at the
cheese.
captain. And if I feel like it
With
got
no
too
cheese.
wild,
Cause that's the
if I
condom.
feel
I
like
want
it
no
got
cheese.
too wild, if I feel like it got too wild, guess what was the question on our fan base questions?
What's that?
Y'all ever deal with Plan B?
Yeah.
Nope.
Bro,
Okay,
we covered
then.
early in season 1
This
that I
the
paid for abortion.
one. You hear me? Cause I ain't finna have nobody kids that I'm not ready to have kids with.
So what
I'm
about
dead
that?
ass about that.
All I'm saying is condoms is like, come on. There's other methods
Nah, for sure, kids.
Exactly.
They're condoms, yo.
to try
They're
and prevent
condoms,
from
yo.
pregnancy.
Pull
at
out
least.
is not better than condoms, though. It's not.
Nah, I'm saying like you can do that as an option, but
You can, but that's
whatever.
not the best option.
It's
That's
probably
kind of like a
strategy.
mediocre
It's
option.
probably
That's
the
the
best
less
option.
than option because pre-cum is a real thing. You don't even know when
Nah,
that shit's coming out.
it's not even about
I do.
pre-cum.
I know my body.
Nah,
Fuck
realistically,
out of here. Now,
I know my body.
at 17, stick, you did not know about that pre-cum situation. At
Shit,
17.
they was getting everything. The whole clip.
So based on my research, scientifically speaking, if you have unprotected sex with a joint, you squeezing it. Scientifically speaking, there's a 1 out of 20 chance that she gets pregnant, which means there's a 95% chance that she won't. If I told you the Warriors is going to win the finals,
No, 1 out of 20. 1 out of 20 means I have to have sex with 20 people for you to be the one. If you were the
Nah, it's
only
20
one,
times. It's 20 times.
20 times, or it has to be 20 times for you to be the one.
Yeah,
Honestly,
and he
I
on the
could have sex
20th
with you the
time,
one
jackpot.
time, and that could be the one.
It could,
You know
but
what I'm
it's a
saying?
95% chance that it's not.
That is not.
There's no way.
And I fuck
There's
with
no
that.
way. Let me tell you how many people I know that got babies right now off of pre-cum. Got
Let me
babies
tell
right
you how
now.
many.
Not even
Niggas be
off of
gassing.
I know
pre-cum.
that don't.
Niggas be gassing.
I know people. No, they're not gassing. They dead ass. I know
Don't see my
people
mugshot?
who have babies. I know people who have babies off of every birth control you could try. That's male condoms, female condoms, the Depo shot, fucking pills, all of that. They done been on every single kind of birth control you can think, and they
Things that
still
you
got
do that can
pregnant.
make things
So what I'm saying to
ineffective.
you
So.
is, anytime you want to have sex, just have it with some conviction. Know that your body parts don't belong to everybody, and the person that you wanted to have with, maybe think about a lifetime with this person. If you can't spend a lifetime with the person, don't go there. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. That's just the way I move.
That's solid advice. I mean, that's not bad advice. I don't want you to think that we harping on that. It's just me. I didn't live my life like that. Is what I'm saying. And I was out here slinging dingaling.
Man, most people don't live their life like that, bro. That's the reality of the situation.
You're on mute, you know.
That's cool. Let's start this fucking show. We got some rap music to talk about. We wait for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Oh man, I had a whole get up for this.
You had an outfit to put on?
Yeah, I got like a dashiki. Yo, I'm gonna bring it on Tuesday. We're gonna rehash.
All right, we just need some camera time. All right, niggas ready?
Yeah, we can get right into it.
Mm-hmm. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Coat Talk. The Coat Talk. We are the Goat Talk podcast. It's your boy Stick. I got three of the goatiest goats in the building. I know. I'm a nigga Siani. Looking at Hank, but says Siani. James, Hank Siani in the building. Well, the virtual building. This is an online edition of the Goat Talk podcast. How we feeling, family?
We feeling okay, vibe, man.
I'm
Like
feeling faded and X-rated.
I'm feeling good, man. I'm happy to be in here with y'all. I told you earlier, I miss y'all, man.
Hell yeah. Y'all like my mugshot?
Yeah, I like
That's
it.
dope.
It's
You look like you remember a
professional.
Kanye's church.
That's my mixtape. That's my mixtape album cover.
Yeah, it kind of look a little scary just because all I see is your neck, but it's okay.
Yeah. That's all you need to see. That's the mixtape cover.
That's the Donda Choir extra look.
Oh, that's Donda. That's giving Donda vibes. I feel you.
Yeah, he was in the choir.
Stay tuned.
Barefoot, of course.
So enough of all that shit. We here. It's been enough time. Y'all had the album. We here to talk Kendrick. It's been sitting on our plates, on our palates for a minute. It's been resonating in our ears. We got resident Kendrickologists in the building, Hank Green.
Not only Hank, hold on, let's not.
Let me get to.
I'm the boom bap protector, so
we got the boom bap protector in the building. So I just want y'all to get a feel for the room of what we have right here. We got James. I don't know what Kendrick fandom level we gonna get today, but we're gonna get there. And me, you know how I feel. You know what I mean? So Hank, I guess you want to start the dissertation, or
you want me to get into it, man? First of all,
so I guess we can
go ahead. Ask some questions. Yeah.
Just general overview thoughts about the album, because you know what I mean. It was anticipated 4 or 5 centuries. We've been waiting. We never thought we was going to get the album.
We are in
all that shit y'all was talking.
About the numbers and shit. We're gonna get to all that.
We don't even gotta talk about the numbers. Let's just talk about the fact that this shit was a classic.
Oh, not quite what you expected, huh?
Nah, I mean he still did very well. To do 100 and something, he broke Apple streaming record for the first day streams. He did what he was supposed to do.
But it was rumor, record break.
And at the end of the day, realistically, I expect his album to stay where it's at for a long time because people still listen to it. It's so much into this album, bro. Like, this was an amazing album, bro.
No, this isn't an album.
So tell us about it.
You gotta listen to one song 3 times to even get it. So yeah. Yeah,
Why
it's
is
one of
that?
those.
Because it's so dense and so deep.
Yeah, it is. It's deep as hell. Yeah. But
Okay.
Kendrick always been deep. He ain't never been like some
Man,
like
it's
regular ass. He not gonna say something random. He not gonna say something that you like, where did that come from? Like, nah, he's gonna say a bunch of real deep shit. So I feel like his album really had to sit for 2 weeks. That's
Mm-hmm.
why we just talking about it now, because it sat for a couple of weeks where it was like, we listened to it a couple times, then we listened to it all the way through, then we listened to different songs at different times, and we were like, oh yeah, this
So,
is a
so,
masterpiece.
so, give me a masterpiece. So that's the word you want to go with for this album,
Oh,
masterpiece. So that's a
yes.
general summarization for this for you, Mister something in the Big Steppers. I'm sorry. What was it again, Mister Moody?
Mr.
Morale.
Louis.
I'm sorry, Mister and the Big Steppers. Uh, all right. So that's how you feel. What about you? Let's just go around the panel. We got, like I said, we got Dr. Hank in the building, our resident
Doc.
Kendrickologist reporting from Wakanda. Um, thoughts?
so, bro. Like I said, bro, it's a classic, bro. 10 out of 10, well worth the wait, bro. It was real introspective. I feel like this was a very vulnerable album for Kendrick. Like he got into everything. So
No,
as
facts.
a Kendrick fan, like and just like a man in general, it was dope to me to like see the other side of that shit. Like it made me, you got to rethink certain shit. Like Daddy Issue songs like that make you rethink certain shit. Just about like how you wired and like how it should be working. It's a dope album, man. It's a
Okay.
classic. It really got niggas out here like, yo, it's
3 week
crazy, bro.
classic? Calling the album's classic after 3 weeks?
Bro,
Is
it's a
that what you said?
classic, bro.
After three
Bro, that
weeks?
album is a classic, bro. The album is a
Okay.
classic, bro.
So I seen it. I don't want to. I seen a lot of. I guess the opposite of that. The flat would be there's not really too many songs that you really want to go back and listen to. You feel me? Like a lot of those songs are deep and introspective, right? But you got to be in a certain type of a mood to want to go listen to those songs, or
Bro,
you
I'm
gotta
sorry.
be.
Everybody can't make Future's album repetitively. Like at the end of the day, it's a double-edged sword to that. So the same
Mhm.
way you can have music that's easy to digest and people won't want to turn up to this all the time. Like eventually people get tired of that. Eventually. Honestly, just people get tired of that. So I mean, at a certain point, it's like I feel like Kendrick catered to his core fans, like the niggas who've been waiting 6 years for him to put something out. That's for us. Like I don't like the
So
casual. That's why the numbers ain't crazy because that album's
so
not
do
for
you
the
think this
casual
album
fan.
did anything for Kendrick's legacy? Like if it is just another, let's say,
I
just
mean, it's
another
another
one for
Pulitzer in
for
the
the
bag.
hardcore, but we know how we feel about that. Well, some of
It's
us feel
another
about that.
Pulitzer in the bag.
But
I
like,
mean,
does
outside.
this is this like because to be honest with you, J. Cole's last album, really I think really put him in a and that whole album's rollout, I should say, like when he was doing a
Right.
lot more freestyles and things like that, it really I want to say
Mm-hmm.
added to his legacy. Like people are saying J. Cole is better at rapping now than he was before. You feel me? We're not really saying that about Kendrick. Not like that's a bad thing, but is it really
Bro,
added
I
to?
think
Is it just another?
That's a good point.
I think their career trajectories are different. So like, not to say J. Cole started off underwhelming, but you could see he had room to grow. I think Kendrick's like first albums and projects, like they just sound of a certain ilk. So it's like if it like it's like kind of like high floor, low ceiling. Like, yo, he already got to such a high level. It's like, how many good Kid Man cities can you really make? And I feel like every album,
Added to the
realistically,
5 year hiatus. Is
I
that
feel
he's
like
like
he said he had writer's block, bro. That's real shit. And you can see with the tone of the album, like with how deep he got on certain things. When that's where you're going in your creative process, I could see how, yo, I just can't think of nothing. I don't want to put out nothing simple because I feel like I'm cheating people. So I'm gonna wait until I'm ready. And in my opinion, bro, it's well worth the wait. Like
I
I said,
believe it.
10 out of
okay?
10, everything was good. Everybody's creative process is different. I
You
appreciate J.
think
Cole. Like, go ahead.
so? In his catalog, is this going to be an album that sticks out?
For J. Cole, yes.
No, we talking about Kendrick.
Nah, for Kendrick. We talking about Kendrick.
Is this album that's
Even for J. Cole
James,
though, because for J. Cole, this is like one of those that's honestly questioning his ability.
Is it? I don't think so. I don't think.
I think it is only because J. Cole has gotten very commercial over the years. So this is one of those that question his ability to.
I think J. Cole has gotten more popular.
That's a steam.
I don't want to say commercial. I would say he got more like popular, like as far as like the media attention and things like that. Like his celebrity has gotten bigger, but I don't want to say he's gotten commercial. Like
I think
he's
gotten better at rap.
First out and Nobody's Perfect and Mr. Nice
That was
Watch.
commercial.
That's commercial. You feel me? That's him trying to be commercial. I agree. I think his popularity, like Sticky said, is just him who he is as like a. Remember in Born Center, he refers to himself as like a B-list celebrity type of nigga.
Right.
Because that's really who he was. I think now him playing basketball, heavily associated with Dennis Smith Jr. when all that was going on, his celebrity just rose. So I feel like his music and the way he raps today is better than it was when like Cold World, the Sideline Story and shit came out. I feel like he raps way better, and I feel like he do that without making any radio songs. What songs on the off season was anything for the radio? It was straight bars. Most songs didn't even have hooks.
I don't know that he do that without any radio song. Like J. Cole, honestly, J. Cole and Kendrick are my favorite of modern day. But I still will agree that J. Cole gets more radio play than Kendrick. So that's why.
Music.
You got 5 years of no music from Kendrick to say that though. Like,
right?
Did you say that when Good Kid, Mad City, and the Pimple Butterfly and Dan was out? Was Kendrick not on the radio way more than Cole?
Element was on the radio every other song.
When
you can make the argument that Kendrick's celebrity is higher.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That nigga got a poster.
Yeah. Or when Dan was out, Dan wasn't out as much as what was that at that time? Forest Hill Drive. So what I'm saying is
Cole drop. What was that joint he dropped on 420? With that song about he dropped the album on 420. What's the name of that fucking joint? Yeah, that came out when Dan came out.
And that was a good album.
Yeah, that was a good album, but I think Damn got more play. That was a great album.
What? Then J. Cole Forest Hill?
No, then K.O.D. because that's what came out around the same time.
Oh, K.O.D. K.O.D. was
I think that came out around the same time. Yeah, and I think
not
Damn got more play.
No,
I think it did.
It was two songs. I'll tell you right now.
Humble was on there.
It was 2 songs on Damn that got played on the radio. Only 2.
Bro,
and
the joint was Zakari.
What about Humble?
Zakari got play.
No, it didn't. Not on the radio.
Humble got play. Humble got all the play.
Humble got hella play.
Not on the radio.
They got play.
Yes, it was everywhere. Humble was all over.
Zakari called Love went crazy.
That was a commercial album, bro. Like
that was Dan was a very commercial album. It got more play than K.O.D.
Wait, so just because y'all feel like it was a commercial album, do y'all feel like it was better than K.O.D.?
No, I don't.
Nah, that's not the argument that was made. It was just the argument.
Where are you coming up with these arguments from?
Oh, look, she's on dark now.
Okay, so for me, Dan was the last Kendrick. And it did better than K.O.D.
It literally was.
It was, and it did.
It was, and it did better than K.O.D. So my point is that Kendrick can do better ahead of time and not have nothing and still do great at the end of the day than what most people can. Meaning,
I got a question.
Meaning, J. Cole cannot do better ahead of time than not do nothing for as many years and then come out and do this. or Drake. Drake cannot be great ahead of time and then come out with nothing for about 5 or 6 years and then be this great. He can't do that.
Wow, no,
Even
he
Lil
didn't. He
Wayne,
got
Lil
5
Wayne
years of
can't come out
writing.
with nothing
Nah,
and be
but I think
goatly
Oh,
and
God,
then
this is
not
I
have
think
crazy.
her
nothing for
point.
5 years
It's a
and
different
come
type of
out
not
this
releasing
way.
after 5 years.
Nah, I
Because
think the
Kendrick
point is
still
more so
has a
like,
presence in the culture. You feel me? It's not like
yeah,
he
but
just
most
Where?
niggas not
disappeared.
like that, bro. But
Where?
Kendrick did disappear, bro. He wasn't on Twitter. He
He was
wasn't on
he
Instagram.
disappeared
He
for five
disappeared.
plus years.
He's
He
40,
disappeared.
bro. Why would he go through?
He
Cause
disappeared.
with him,
The only
cause with him,
ever person who did that was probably Chris Rock.
J.
Probably
Cole.
mother not
J.
Chris
Cole
Rock.
don't
What's the
deserve
other
that shit.
person? What's the other person? He's a white person actually. He's white
No,
and
Cole ever
he's a rock
disappeared for
star.
6 years. Cole disappeared for
He's the
6 years.
only person. Him,
That's what I'm
No,
maybe
but
who
I'm
saying.
else?
saying as far as just
And I
like
said that
the
that's why
But
Kendrick
actual.
one of
then,
them.
but then, like niggas want proof of like it may not have been as effective. Like niggas saying numbers don't count, but numbers do kind of count.
Numbers
Like
What
do
you
about
feel
count,
me?
but
time then? If numbers count, then time do too. Because time is numbers. So if numbers count, and if he had the greatest album 6 years ago, and he come out and have the greatest album today, that has
But
to
he
count
doesn't.
towards
Me
somebody who just
personally,
has the greatest song.
I don't think it like. Now, can I give my Kendrick opinion, please?
Go ahead.
Like about the album, like it's a good album. It's a really good album. I wouldn't
Great.
say it's 10 out of 10. Like I wouldn't even out of his own catalog. I probably wouldn't even say that. Maybe I don't know. But like me as what I like to listen to, like it's a couple songs on there. Honestly, to be funky with you, I only listen to the Kodak songs. And like two just Kendrick songs, to be honest with you, off the album. Like other songs, like I said, I'm not really trying to get introspective and things like that. That's just not my music taste all the time. You feel me? It's nothing I can really, oh, let me throw this Kendrick on. I'm about to go do this. Like you gotta really be in that Kendrick bag to want to listen to Kendrick. Well, at least this type of album. And
I
that's
think
not the
that's
bag
just you,
I,
bro.
and that's what I'm
Or
saying. I'm
not
giving you
just
my
you, but
opinion.
But no,
I
I
think that,
okay. Hold up. Man,
So
I was about to say, I think that's just a small majority, bro. Like I think, like I said, this album after 6 years, I think it was for the fan, not the general consumer. In this case, I would consider
but
you
I
a
would
general
consider
consumer.
myself like a Kendrick fan. I like his
I
music.
don't.
You feel
I think you're a general consumer. I don't think you're like a super Kendrick fan. I think this is
general.
for like.
I'm not
I
a
think he.
stan. Like you feel me? I'm not
Yeah,
a
I
stan.
think
If
that's
that
what this
no,
album
I
was
listen to
for, bro.
bro. I don't care. Like I don't care when people say that. Like rap music is rap music. I listen to rap music. You feel me? I don't care if you don't make it for me. I know how to listen to bars and break down bars. I like beats and shit too. Like just because I don't listen to your music all the time, I don't want to hear that shit, my nigga.
that
Like
don't mean I don't know he's great or if it's a 10 out of
you
10
feel
album.
me? You feel me? And I personally like this. To me, if we're gonna think about the history of the song, the history of this album, the only reason this album really iconic to me personally is all the Kodak shit on it. Because that's tough. That's really fucking tough. And that's the only thing I really think I'm gonna remember about this album in years to come. Like, oh, this the joint with the 3 Kodak features.
I don't know, bro. I think that's just you, bro. The same way you've heard opinions that this Kendrick album is this, the same way I've heard, bro. This is an amazing album, bro. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
I've been hearing you and Siani was just rambling on for the last 20 minutes.
Bro, it's an amazing album, bro.
James, what you think, bro?
I think I'm gonna say it was a great album. I didn't really. It wasn't. It was great. Yeah, it was a great album as far as like what it was lyrically. What it was from his perspective. I like Hank said, as a fan from like day one, you kind of like you kind of get interested in these people's like mindset. So like if you're a Kendrick fan and you heard this album, you just appreciate his openness, the growth of him as a man and as an artist. You feel me? So you like if you're a real Kendrick fan, you see that from beginning to end. You feel me? And where or if he retiring, whatever, where he is now. So it was a great album. I think I got a couple more songs that I can listen to on it just on a regular basis and you do fit. But there are a lot of songs where that's just like that's a completely like introspective song and I'm just not really like ever really gonna get into that unless like it's that type of mood. And that's not a
I
bad thing.
respect and like you said, I respect the lyricism. You feel me? I respect the story and what the meaning behind the song. but I'm not going to go back and listen to it. You
Word.
feel me? Like,
And what I would compare those specific type of songs to would be the J.O.A.T. album, right? For Your Eyes Only. I feel like it's like a super lyrical like masterpiece because the whole album is literally a story from the beginning to end, from the perspective of like a man like from from his hood and shit. And the album is basically called For Your Eyes Only because it's like for his daughter. You feel me? So niggas are saying like that album is like Cole's weakest album because like the songs work for you. You feel me? Like the songs got a specific message,
yeah,
and
exactly.
that message just wasn't for niggas. So if you go back as a fan of rap and as a fan of how bars is constructed, wordplay, lyricism, the album is top notch. But if you going into it as like you feel me, like I'm looking for like I guess a great song specifically, then you wasn't like getting that from that to some degree. And I felt like that's where some songs was coming with this. Like the song "Auntie Diaries" is a great lyrical song and what it means, right? But I'm never just gonna play that. But that don't take away from how great the song is, or like the level of a rap song that it is. Because most people would consider that one of the higher level rap songs on the album. You feel me? So I can respect
And
that, but I can
that's
also respect it. Well, I'm just never gonna listen to that song again, really, bro. Like, just not. You feel me?
and that's
Um,
why the GOAT. Well, you know what I mean.
I don't
That's why
know.
Drake.
so
I doubt
I
that
had to
you'll
rate
never
it. I
listen.
probably
I doubt that you'll never listen to it again because you know Siani. So I doubt.
I
I
mean,
You
doubt
I
could
that
very
pride
you'll.
well
myself
not.
on it,
You could very
I'm just
well not
saying.
listen to it again, but that don't take away from the artistic value of the song.
and
right.
and that's exactly
Which
what we
I
Factual.
said.
stated.
And we
Which
And
said
I
that's why
stated
we got
though.
another Pulitzer in the bag.
I wouldn't even say, but it wasn't. It was. I feel like it was way more lyrical. I liked it way better than Damn. I'll tell you that much.
Okay,
I liked it
I
way
think
better than Damn. But I don't think it was a good kid Pimple Butterfly
yeah,
album.
but that's a
You feel me?
hard bar to reach, bro.
but you
Like,
saying 10 out of 10. So you saying 10 out of 10. Is
bro,
that
those
best of
albums was
10?
like 15s, bro.
No, bro. No. Come
It
on.
was
Stop it.
10.
10 out
It
of
was
10.
10.
If
All
if
right,
those
bro.
are
It
10 out of 10,
Every
what is this?
every 10 not built the same, bro. By that
No,
metric, bro.
stop it. Come on, bro. If you talking about their own music, pitting it against each other, his own albums, Kendrick.
They're all
Put him,
10s, but some are better than us. But Good Kid, Mad City is better than this, yes. But that don't mean that this not a 10, bro. This is still a 10. I think that's
I
just
don't think
been
I
like,
don't think it was really
I
good. It was
think
really
his
good.
bar realistically has been nothing less than like a 9, 8.5. Like that's been his bar. Even if you hate Dan, it's still like an 8.5.
It's like a 6.
Realistically, on average, it got like an 8.5. Realistically,
Well, it's
even
like
an 8. So if that's your bar, if your bar is an 8, nigga, that's a hard. That's the expectation you got to fill, and I feel like he met his expectation. Like after 6-year wait, I'm not upset with what I got.
I
I mean, but
got some
saying like niggas got expectations. I don't want to hear that shit, nigga. Like you a top tier rapper. Everybody got
Bro,
expectations.
niggas thought Kendrick was coming back with the holy grail after being off for 6 years, bro.
That's what you said this was,
But
though.
you said he came
And
with
he
that.
gave
So
it to us, bro.
you
You
don't
give
think
Bro,
Drake
Drake
at the
feels
that.
end of the
pressure
day,
every time he makes an
bro,
album?
I feel like it's two different pressures, bro.
Well,
Kendrick
yeah,
got him.
absolutely.
It's two
One
different
pressure
pressures.
is I'm the greatest artist of this decade, and the other one
Nah,
is I'm Kendrick
one
Lamar. Yeah,
pressure
it's a
is,
different
yo, I
pressure.
gotta make something that's appeasable to everybody. And Kendrick is like, nah, people expect me to be introspective. I gotta get them something to listen to, not just the same cha-cha slide. Like, it's just a difference. Not to say what Drake do
Nah,
ain't
I
hard.
would say
nah.
making the Drake album is harder than making the Kendrick album.
Yeah,
I
Because
think Kendrick's I
it's
think
way
for what
easier to
Drake,
really
appeasing to more people is harder than
be a
pleasing a little
technical
bit
rapper.
less people.
yeah, but that goes more into your beat selection more than anything. Kendrick has to actually be deep. He can't give us no simple bar and we be like, oh yeah, Kendrick, that's cool. Nah, like he has to have a theme and a motif at this point. He has to have that. Drake don't. We can agree that that's harder to come up with like a general ideal from song to song to song. That's harder to do than all right. I got this beat. Let me get this. Let me do this, and third. I know this formula works because at this point Drake has a formula. He's not just
And so
going in
does
there winging
Kendrick.
it. I
And so does
think
Kendrick.
I think what Kendrick does is harder. What Kendrick does is like, in my opinion, I think he has the highest level of difficulty of anybody in rap. Like he playing with the sliders all the way up.
No, that's
Elaborate some more on
factual.
that.
Because, bro, like I just said, everything that he does has to have a grander scheme or point to it. Like niggas not looking at his music for what it is, just a song. It's like, all right, well, how does this connect to that? What was you talking about in this? So forth and so on. Like nobody else really has that pressure. I would say a
You don't
close
think
second. I say
you
a
don't
close
think
second would be
niggas
J.
dissect
Cole.
Drake lyrics like that, bro?
No, bro, they
Like to the
can't.
point where they why
No, bro,
can't they, bro? We see niggas
breaking.
calling Drake bubblegum
Nobody's
rappers all the
breaking
time
down.
because we
Okay,
expect
bro,
them at this point to
because he
be just
has,
top tier rappers.
bro. I'm not saying, like I said before, I'm not saying what Drake do ain't hard. He still gotta appease the masses. But it still boils down to the fact, like I said, Kendrick has to come up with basically a thesis every time.
My retort to that, right? Because I think you made a good argument for what you were saying. But my retort to that would be like, at the end of the day, I feel like you said, Kendrick made this album for his core. I feel like it's way easier to make an album for your core than it is the masses. Personally, I think that's like what I'm going with it as far as like.
My retort to your retort would be because Drake has to just appease to the masses, he has to dumb down a lot.
But
So
that doesn't
what,
make it easy, especially when you are a
nah,
rapper.
it's not.
That to me,
No, like
that's
I said,
difficult. You feel me? Because I
I
have to.
think
I have this
I
full
don't
that adds
think
a
project,
layer.
right?
Yeah, that adds a
I
layer
have to
to it.
layer. I gotta take away and put just if it's only a few simple pieces, it got to be the right simple pieces. You feel me? That's very
yeah, nah,
difficult to
and
do.
Kendrick still got to do the same thing to make it sound good, but he also got to have a message in it. Like
But
it
you
also
don't
got
think
to
it's
have
easier
that.
to appease like one
Like
group of
now,
people?
nah, because I feel like his group of people has grown, much like J. Cole's group of people have grown. Like that's just what it is. That's what these artists
But
have
you got
done
to
at this
think
point.
some of those people in that Drake group is fans of Kendrick. You feel me?
Of
Exactly.
course,
So
because
that group,
Drake
he
is
got a
the,
piece of that too.
because like I
Drake gotta
said
make songs
before,
for
like
girls,
I
then he gotta
said,
make
bro,
songs for grown ass women, then he gotta make songs for party niggas, then he gotta make songs for
That's
street niggas,
tough,
then he
bro.
gotta make songs
like I
for
said, bro,
disrespected niggas.
like I said, bro, Drake is the Walmart of rap. I will give him that every day of the week. He make his shit
When you
simple,
say it like
sweet, and
that,
concise.
Bro, that's
Nah, it's
taking
not
away.
even a
Saying
backhanded.
that takes away of what? Saying
Bro,
that takes
Walmart
away
is
of
the
yeah,
what a
biggest
rapper.
single franchise on the.
Bro, not even a Walmart,
He's
but
the
saying that
Walmart
but
of
he
that's not how
rap.
you
saying
live it.
simple,
That's not how
sweet,
you
and concise. Like that takes away of the art that
it's
what
turning
it
real
really does.
cookie cutters. That's what
All
he's
right,
trying to
all right, real,
it's a
real
slap
spill.
in the face looking.
All right, real
That's
spill. We
like
talking
that's
about.
discredited the lane
All
that he
right,
created. You feel me? The
all right,
music genre, the style that he created. You feel me? Like
okay,
that's
all right.
taking a
Real spill. If we talking about level of rap, just rap. Take away all the sonically pleasing
uh-huh.
sound, the beat selection,
Uh-huh.
all that.
Uh-huh.
Cole, Kendrick, Drake. Drake is the third best rapper out of them two. Out of them three.
Me personally, I disagree, bro.
Bro, I mean, for me personally, I do agree with Nick, but like Sticky's gonna say, I know plenty of people, and I do respect Drake's just strictly rapping ability enough to even have the argument that he's won.
You can make the argument, but I just think personally, just
Even if
realistically,
he's not number one, bro, like
he's not number one. So with that being said, it's like, all right, bro, Cole and Kendrick both have to make sonically pleasing music the same way Drake does. And then at the same time, I also have to have a message behind
But they
every
don't have to make it sonically pleasing like Drake do. That's
bro,
just
but they
false.
do because they still got to compete. It's not that,
they,
oh, you don't, bro. You still have to compete. So you have to make something sonically pleasing because realistically, if you don't, now you like one of these old niggas, you Lloyd Banks, you fucking Pat Pooch, you a nigga who sound not evolving.
Oh,
So for your sound to
and that's
your
why I'm
sound
asking, and that's why I asked you,
oh
bro, about this
god.
so for
earlier.
Kendrick to
Like,
take
this
6 years
album,
off. So for
I'm
Kendrick to
asking
take
that
6
this
years
album
off.
does something for his legacy. Because, like, if it's the same, all right, the same consistent, you feel me? Like, are we even doing something anymore? Because to me, like
It's
I
the
said
same
earlier,
because
J. Cole is getting
you
better. J. Cole is getting better as a
mad at the
rapper,
nigga
as an
who been getting
artist.
straight A's?
No, I'm saying
Cause he ain't grew. I got straight A's. What you want me to do?
He wants to take some AP classes.
Right? Like, what you want me to do? I got straight A's, bro. Like, I'm sorry, I can't get better. I came out the gate giving you straight A's. From Section 80 to Good Kid, Mad City to Pimp a Butterfly, straight A's. No matter what you feel about what was the one after that? Damn, and the other John. The untitled, unmastered shit, whatever you want to call it. Like, no matter how you feel about that.
Bro. I don't need to hold that
all of his studio albums have been A's. So it's like, what you want me to do? I'm sorry, I can't get better from A. I just can't. All I can do is continue to give you A's.
I just don't want you to discredit Drake like he's not a top tier rapper, bro.
I'm not. It's not a discredit to Drake, bro. Like I said before, Drake is.
Because you made him like James said, you made it sound real cookie cutter.
It's kind of all right. It's kind of like the equivalent of like, and when you look at Hov, if you look at his batch of rappers, there were rappers who rapped better than him. Like Hov was a top-notch lyricist rapper, but there was still.
Let me tell you a whole quote, right? Shout out to the Boom Bap Protector. You probably know it. And I feel the same. It applies to Drake. This line specifically. My nigga Hov said, "If skill so truth be told, I'll probably be lyrically Talib Kweli. Truthfully, I wanted to rhyme like common sense, but I did 5 mils, so I ain't a rapper like common sense." Like, bro, why would I even do that now? Like,
bro, that's fine to build,
but out of all of us, and we niggas know I'm the best.
Yeah, Hov would still step out and show like, yeah, nah, but I'm still better than all of you. I think when Drake tried to step out and show, I feel like
he don't do that.
I feel like when Drake tries to step out and say, yo, I'm still better than you niggas, it's still like Cole and Kendrick level rapping. Like, it's not nothing that's like, oh, I ain't never seen that. Nigga, I've seen Drake get washed in a song with Baby. Like, at this point in time, it's like, all right, bro, niggas is kind of catching up.
Which Baby? The Baby or
Lil Baby? Lil Baby.
Lil Baby. Yes.
Niggas say Lil Baby watch Cole on Pride of the Devil. You feel me? Like that. It's a different type of song. You feel me? When
bro,
Drake get on the song,
Kodak watched Kendrick on every feature on the album. To be funky with you.
Kodak killed him.
I think. Wait. So is the argument who's better on features?
No, we
agree.
There's no way that could ever be an argument.
Because we could throw plenty of examples back at you.
Wait. But who's better? Who's better on features, J. Cole or Kendrick?
Cole.
It would have to be Cole because Kendrick, like,
on features, I think Kendrick's better.
Nah, I would give it to Cole every day of the week.
You know why? Because Cole doesn't have that many features. And what he does, they're not compared to the greatest. So Cole got 21, but he don't got J. Cole. I mean, what? Cole got 21, but he don't got J.
I don't know
what you talking about, cousin. Go on mute.
Chill.
Yeah, you tried to come on here and drop knowledge, and that shit dropped.
They got 21. Shout out to 21. You feel me?
No, Cole. J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar got J. Cole as a feature. That's J. Cole, not J. Cole. Kendrick Lamar, excuse me, I'm drunk. Kendrick Lamar has Jay-Z as a feature.
So it's Cole.
J. Cole talked about how much he was trying to get Jay-Z as a feature.
He got it, though.
Yeah, but regardless of whether he got it or not, it's just you thirsty, nigga. That's it. Aside from that, Kendrick Lamar.
Nigga, I want a whole verse. What you talking about?
All right, let's look at the features. What features do Kendrick Lamar have versus J. Cole?
They kind of all got the same. I don't know, honestly. I don't know. I don't even know where we're at right now.
Bro, me neither, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know where we are anymore, man.
So I don't know, man. So let's talk about since you got a question. Bring it. You ask your question, bro.
This album today, you know what I mean? I got people question.
I got a question. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Bro.
Hold up. All right, y'all can hear me though?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Can I hear y'all say something?
So
Yo,
Kendrick, can you hear me? Kendrick got Scissor. He
All right,
got
but look, the question I was
Megan
going
Thee
to ask y'all
Stallion.
was after hearing this album, did this make you look at Kodak Black differently?
I feel like I told you, bro. Put Kodak in
Oh,
a different room.
hold on. I gotta put this headphone back on.
Wait, are you saying after the Kendrick album, does this make
This
me look
shit
at
crazy.
Kodak differently?
yeah,
Like
he
I
got
told,
like I said, he on the
like,
song, he on the album 3 times.
All right,
like
there
I
you go. Go
told
ahead.
y'all, bro. Like I told y'all, bro. It put him in a different room. I think it's still the same Kodak, but it put you in a different room. It looked better. You want a song with Kendrick?
I
I
think
I'm
speak for
Kodak
talking
Kendrick
was
about. I'm
greatness.
always
asking you
capable.
personally. I'm asking you personally.
Yeah, I think
I mean,
Kodak
I
was
always
always
thought Kodak was cool.
Kodak
Like he nice.
Kodak
He
Black was
alright.
always capable of doing what he did. The only thing is that you had to be put in the right position to be able to do that. And I
So
think he
did
was in
it
the
make you specifically? Did it level him up to
no,
you?
his last album made me look at him differently.
Okay.
His
Okay.
last
Which was
album made me
you
look at Kodak
specifically?
Black like, damn, this is the
So
artist.
Nah, I've been fucking with Kodak for a while now.
so aside from the big three, and I'm gonna say Drake, Cole, and Kendrick, plus Jay-Z and legacy artists, right? Besides them, who are y'all favorite artists right now? That
Ooh,
y'all
that's a good one.
who are y'all favorite
Outside of them,
artists
the
right now?
best rapper right now would have to be Lil Baby. If you want to take that out.
No, I'm talking to you.
Oh,
Who's your
I mean, Lil
favorite?
Baby is still on my list.
Lil
Yeah, he
Baby is
probably
Yeah, Lil
definitely on
Baby's
my
still up
list.
there.
He's dope as
he's
fuck.
still up there no matter how you want to cut it.
Facts.
My personal favorite, I've been fucking with Maxo Cream a
That's what
lot
I'm talking
lately.
about. Personal favorites.
Um,
Yeah, personal favorite.
I've been fucking with Maxo Cream.
Maxwell Cream.
Nah,
I
Maxo
Maxwell.
fuck
Cream.
with Griselda. Griselda is my shit. Like Griselda, old Griselda, new Griselda,
They's
them
cooling off to me
split
a little
is
bit.
all my shit. I love Conway. I love Benny. I love West Side. I love all of them. Like they all my shit. I listen to them on a regular. I definitely listen to Benny the Butcher on a regular. So
Okay.
I would say Griselda is my shit. Griselda. I like a lot of West Coast rappers too. I do. That's just me personally. Like Larry June, I'll play Larry June all day, every day. And the only reason why is because he make me feel like I'm in the sun. He make me feel like I'm getting money, even though I do get money. He made me feel like it. Like, okay, you getting money, but feel
I
like
feel
you.
that. I feel that.
What
I could
about you,
say
James?
I fuck with right now my two favorite rappers for sure that I just always listen to every day. It's probably Kodak and Vince Staples. Uh, they my probably two favorite. Lil Baby, he always in there because niggas really listen to him every day.
Ain't got no choice.
Can I tell y'all who
Of
I
course,
really listen to
cool.
every day?
Of course, cool. Who happened?
It's two people. Jay Jada, Jada Kiss, and Styles P. I fuck with them heavy. When I say heavy, I mean so hard.
That's the
Styles
boom bap
P is
protector
one
for
of the
you.
best rappers of all times in my eyes.
Yeah, they better than Eminem.
They
Styles
are
P is
better than
definitely
Eminem.
better than Eminem.
Yo, did
Mhm.
y'all see what Game said about Eminem recently?
What he say? Tell me
What he
what he said.
said?
He said that he feel like he alluded to the fact that he's better than Eminem, but he said Eminem not really listened to in like locker rooms and like on the streets and all that type of shit. He feel like he bigger than
Bro, we
Eminem
know where
everywhere.
Eminem to listen to, bro. Like, come on. Like,
Bro,
we know. I don't even want to talk. I don't even
I
want to
asked
talk
somebody,
about Eminem. We're not talking about Eminem. Please, I don't want this to turn into an Eminem episode. Please, please. I don't care like about Eminem
no, you're
enough to
right,
talk
you're
about
right,
him
you're right, you're
every
right,
other
Stick.
week.
Fuck Eminem. You're right.
Hey yo, real quick, right? I had a nigga at my job who said he fucked with Eminem. I had him while we was working. Listen to which was Eminem's first album, '99. I think it was the Slim Shady LP. Niggas call that shit like his best album type shit. And I had that nigga just listen to the album and he was like disgusted.
Uh,
He
Enough
was
said.
disgusted.
Enough said.
Enough
Um,
said.
any like I said, me personally, I've been fucking with Vince heavy. I listen to Vince Staples like every day.
Okay, We talk about rap a lot. What about R&B? What's your favorite
I
R&B
listen.
right now?
So can I tell you something right now? And I'm gonna say this to the grave. I think SZA Control album. I'm gonna say albums. Period. Right? Is to me personally a top 5 album all time, any genre, bro. So I listen to that every day.
Shout out to SZA. It's not better than Janet
Jersey.
Jackson, but I guess we could go there.
Nah,
I
shout out to
mean,
SZA.
I never listened to Janet Jackson.
You
So
never listened to Janet Jackson's Control album? Or not Control album, but her album with Control on it?
nah, to be honest
That's
with you.
deep. That's deep. We have a lot. We have a lot to unpack. I have a lot to
I
share.
fuck with Michael though. Like Michael the GOAT to me, but like I ain't
Yeah,
never
but
listened to
he's also
Janet.
You don't fuck
pop.
with the rest of the
Janet
Jacksons?
is more R&B.
I mean, Michael got R&B. Let's not talk about like Michael ain't get.
No, what
Michael
I'm
got us
saying
some
is,
draws.
Michael
Michael
Jackson is
transcends
the king
genres,
of
bro.
pop, whereas Janet
Yeah,
Jackson.
Michael.
You
Say it
and
again.
I
Hit.
know.
He
Say it
transcends
again.
genres, bro.
Come
There's
on,
no
yeah.
Michael
Like
Jackson
it's
to one
oh
genre,
my
bro.
goodness,
He is.
bro. I think about
Wait,
Michael
who's
Jackson.
better?
I tear up.
Who y'all choosing? Michael Jackson, James Brown, or Prince?
Michael Jackson.
Jackson,
Chris
bro.
Brown.
Chris
Michael
Brown.
Don't
Jackson.
even bring
I
his name
love
up.
you.
Okay.
Oh
Hold
my.
on,
Feel me?
James.
That's
I
top
love
Michael
you.
three.
You said
Jackson.
Chris Brown.
Prince is
Michael
like a
Jackson
close
shit on
second.
all of them, bro.
Chris
Prince is
Brown
like
is
a close
dope for
second.
our era.
Niggas
but
know the only right answer to that is fucking Breezy.
He's not better than MJ. No, he's not.
Breezy might be the most talented man alive.
I agree. That's quite possible.
Today, probably. I don't know. Probably today,
yeah,
but
for sure.
I don't know. I don't know everybody's talents. But this is
I don't
like
know.
Michael
A
Jackson.
lot of
Michael
Breezy
Jackson
stuff.
actually had people doing dances. The difference
Bro, we
between
not
Michael Jackson and Chris Brown is Chris Brown will dance, but ain't nobody gonna try to copy Chris Brown's dances. Michael
they
Jackson
will.
did the
Stop
moonwalk. Michael Jackson did the moonwalk, and that set him off for life. And that doesn't mean for the time being. That means right
Rumor
now,
has it Billy
he's
Ocean
dead.
did it first.
But
Bro,
when
all
you
I'm
remember,
saying,
but the mass majority of people who remember the moonwalk, who they say did it?
I'm just saying.
Michael
I'm just
Jackson.
saying.
I'm just
all I'm
saying.
saying
I'm
is
just saying.
we
I'm
don't
just
even
saying.
compare people to Michael. Like, come on, like
You can't.
Michael get compared to Beyonce and shit like that.
That's it. That's
Like,
it.
come on, that's it. But like anybody else is like this is disrespectful. Come on,
And the
Michael
only
Jackson.
reason why,
my-
why he could be compared to Beyonce is because she got the Beehive. Because without the Beehive, she wouldn't even be able to be compared to MJ. And the only reason why she got the Beehive is because she danced the way she do. So what I'm saying is she's only able to be the icon that she is to the level of MJ because she dances as well as sings. If she only
She got the full
sang,
package, of course.
But
Yeah.
MJ legacy is like that because he dances.
if she only
Yeah, look.
sang, it'd be no way she'd be able to compare to MJ.
So
Well,
we
That's
just
the
want
point. Yeah,
Beyonce because she's
but that's the
multi-talented.
point. That's the point. That's why she's in that category. Like we can't
You
say,
mad she a triple threat?
Exactly. That's a
She
weird
is.
thing to
Yeah,
say.
she's
Like,
a triple threat. She is. She
I
could rap.
want everybody to know this though, because this be getting thrown around a little bit. Beyonce is a top tier vocalist. Like niggas keep trying to say it. Like, come on now.
No,
like,
she could sing without autotune. You're right. She could sing without.
nah,
any
it's
autotune.
no. I mean, she's a top tier vocalist. Period. And
Yeah,
there's too
absolutely.
many people that can sing
Yeah,
one on one with her. Like,
Franklin. Yeah, she got the Lisa Franklin. She could blow with fucking Gladys Knight.
she can
could blow
sing.
with-
That's a
Who else?
So that's why I'm
Alright.
saying she's the only one we can even go in the atmosphere of MJ. But like anybody else, Michael Jackson, it's cool. Like Hank said, he transcends genre. And
That's real shit.
to the point I was saying, it says in control. If we was talking about R&B, it's like it's top tier. It gets me through. Anytime I'm with
Is SZA better than her?
yeah, bro. This is the best. Like to me personally, like the best.
SZA is better than her.
Yeah, bro. She make better music than her, bro. Like, are we kidding?
No, she don't.
Yes, she
Than
do.
her?
No, she don't. At the end of the day, her always because her
As a
actually writes
woman,
every part of her music.
You
as
telling
a
me
Right,
SZA don't
woman,
every
write?
part of.
as a woman,
No,
all
I'm not
SZA
talking
talks
about
about,
just the
as a
words, bro.
woman, all SZA talks about is getting over that last nigga that she was stuck on. And that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But
I disagree. I don't say as
her
a woman.
will take you to a place
As a
where it's
human
like,
being, I listen to the album,
Nah, her music is
and it's
good.
not.
It's not even about
And
her as a woman.
and I can say that about any female making music. They make music
her,
about their
her,
Yeah,
relationships
no,
and life like that.
her could make
Like,
a
come on.
song with
that's what they're
Music
supposed to
Soul
do. Niggas
Child.
make money about
SZA
drugs and money.
cannot.
What's your point?
Her can make a song with Music Soul Child. SZA cannot. Her can make a song with Anthony
Says
Hamilton.
who?
With Anthony
Says who?
Anthony
Because she
Hamilton.
has it. Because she has it.
No,
That's a.
because neither one of them has. Neither one of them has.
SZA
Neither
can
What are you
one.
make that shit.
saying?
What I'm saying is, her has never had a song with Music Soul Child, but she can. SZA cannot go there.
Yes,
SZA
she can.
cannot go to Anthony Hamilton. SZA cannot go to Wyclef. SZA cannot go to Chris
Who the
Brown.
fuck? What, bro? Cut
SZA
this
can't
shit out,
even go
man.
to Chris
Cut this
Brown,
song.
and her has a track with Chris Brown.
I don't know.
Who cares
SZA got
about
songs
that?
with TDE. Like she kind of her range is way more than you
She's
guys.
SZA
from
can make
TDE.
music with
She's from
anybody,
TDE.
bro.
That makes no sense.
It don't matter. We talking about the type of range though. Like
No, but she's from there.
that's different.
That's like
I don't
saying
get what
Cardi
you
B.
saying.
That's like saying Cardi B got a good range with Offset. First of all, Offset's her husband. Second of all, he's a part of
But
Quality
Cardi B's a
Control.
rapper. Cardi B's a rapper, so it don't
But
matter.
what I'm saying is that's the same thing as saying what you're saying, because what you're saying is this R&B artist who's already a part of the conglomerate is great with this other artist who is a part of the conglomerate.
SZA got a song with Rihanna. What are you talking about? SZA
Which
wrote
song
for
she got with
Beyonce. What are we
Rihanna?
talking? She's
It
on
don't
her
matter.
album
If you don't know, you don't know. That would mean she ain't got it.
Exactly. She wrote for Beyonce. Like,
If
what
you
are we
don't know,
talking
that would
about?
mean she ain't got it.
Come on. You saying
Oh,
exactly.
now we talking about writers.
Y'all said SZA don't write her stuff, but now she wrote for
I didn't
Beyonce.
say
It's a
SZA don't
problem.
write her stuff. I
Hey,
said she don't
said it.
got better
Nah,
music
bro.
than
We
her.
I don't disrespect. No,
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. I said her writes every aspect of her music, like down to the instrumentation.
And what
That's
I'm
what I
saying
said.
is her has better
saying SZA
music
don't?
overall than SZA.
She don't.
That's
I think
opinionated.
Put her.
Mine
No,
is
we can
opinionated
do
too.
numbers. We can do numbers. Put her album next to SZA album. Let's look at the
Go
numbers.
ahead, put it. Do it. Since you're ready. You on the computer. Go
All
ahead.
right. I'll beep boop boop. Let me clickety clack over here.
Go ahead, do your thing. In the meantime, what I will say is that SZA was the soundtrack of my Philadelphia lifestyle. Meaning, when I was over there for about 6 or 7 years, yeah, SZA had my heart. Meaning the old SZA, like brand new SZA, she had me stuck. But now I'm like her. Her is an actual R&B artist. Whereas SZA, I feel like she can pass for pop. She can pass for pop. And when she do pass for pop, she got great music for it. But SZA is all the way R&B. She had fucking Chris Brown, which is the new age Michael Jackson on her shit. Trust me, I know.
Yeah,
SZA might be the greatest R&B slash pop. But her got R&B on lock.
that's tough, man. This I can tell y'all one thing for sure.
What?
I don't even be listening to none of this.
Neither one of them. I already know because all you listen to is Murder Kill.
Yeah, but I did listen to the Control album that Stick talking about. That shit is works. I can sing every song on that.
But have you listened to her album?
But
that just tells you how transcendent her music is.
No, that just tells you how much radio play she get. That's all.
We could have whatever it was. That was one of the best albums I ever heard.
Radio play.
I don't know. I got a mosquito bite on my foot. How do y'all feel about those? Cause they itch.
We kind of just got to move from that.
A mosquito bite on my foot is worse than a fucking tooth pain. This is ridiculous.
My mom
still
told me
trying to
when I
look
was
this up.
younger, if you itchy, you just gotta tell yourself in your mind
That you're
you're
not
not
itchy.
itching.
I
Your mind's so
tried.
strong that it really won't itch no more.
I, you know, when I was younger, that shit actually worked.
It really do. It really
It
do.
really
That's what I
did
do.
work. Now I'm a grown woman with a grown everything, and it don't work. The itch be real. The itch be a
The,
grown real. The itch be
it
a
sound like
grown
you
itch.
lost where you came from. You gotta get back to your roots.
But
Bro, it's one little. I'm about to show you. It's literally one little bite on my foot, and it just won't let up. It's tiring at this point. I can't even show y'all.
Oh no! What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the album sales. I
You
cannot
see
like
this
I
little
find
feel
it.
like
baby?
you could have just Wikipedia that.
I did, and it was not giving me answers, bro.
This a baby pinch, and it itch like fucking hell. See how small? That shit's small as hell.
Let me
And
go
it
to
feel like
the
somebody.
database.
It feel like
Here we
somebody
go.
bit me with gummy teeth. I mean, with scratchy teeth.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. It's fucking bite itch.
Well, we know SZA went platinum.
SZA did go platinum, but can I tell you something? SZA
What?
also went platinum at a time where there was not very much. You know what? I ain't gonna give nobody excuses. How about this?
Yeah, what the hell was you about to say? When did she go platinum? Because it was 2016.
Yeah, that's
That's
what
when
I
she
was saying.
dropped the album.
I
What are we
can't even
talking
give
about?
nobody excuses because her and SZA came out around the same time. Her is more neo soul music, meaning it's new
Okay.
age soul
I
music.
know what
It's
neo soul
soul
means. Come
music,
on,
meaning it
Auntie.
speaks to your soul. SZA is definitely R&B, meaning that she can fuck with city girls because city girls can be like, "Yo, we want a track that has
But you just
R&B and
said that
has
her
this."
album got you through the whole Philadelphia situation. Wasn't that speaking to your soul?
The whole what?
Good point.
Hey
You
yo.
just
Oh
said,
no.
come on.
Just the way the SZA. I'm looking at the joint and the way it's sold was it debuted at like 100 and something out of 200. Like it debuted like regular 60,000 units sold the first week, and then like as the weeks went on, it got crazy. The second week it sold 130K. The
And
next
you
week it
looked up
sold
her too.
128K. The next week it sold
I'm not seeing
125K.
Yeah, but
anything like that.
you got to think about the buildup that TDE had, and that's what I mean by most people who talk about music don't talk about the music. They talk about
Her shit went
maybe the
double
artist
platinum.
and the artistry, but they don't talk about the music. Meaning the music is threefold. What is the artist doing? What is the artistry like? And what is the time? So at the time, TDE didn't have no drops. If fucking SZA is the only female on TDE and she's the only one to drop, she's gonna have way more numbers than somebody who drops where other women are singing.
But then like I get that, but then we can't like that just makes the arguments that we have so tough
No,
to
that's
have.
what we say
It's
about
because like if
Eminem,
we
though,
just make
right?
up like excuses and shit like that, like who cares about
Is
that?
that
You
not
niggas
what we
said,
say
well,
about
what's
Eminem?
the barometer? We said let's look
Bro,
at the
I'm
number.
not
We looked at the
arguing the
number.
numbers, bro. The numbers are what they are. SZA's a fucking beast. That Control album went crazy. For one, at the same time, she's kind of on the Kendrick level hiatus. Like, we ain't got no album from her since then. That was 6 years ago. So we don't know if she can reproduce that. And in the meantime, in between time,
We got
her has
songs in the
been
beginning, in the middle. That's
no,
the
but
solid.
all right, songs is cool, but you ain't gave us no album. The same way y'all
I agree.
chastised Kendrick for them 6 years,
I agree,
the same way
bro.
y'all got to do it to her.
And the same faith you had in Kendrick is the same faith
It's
I
the
got
same
in
thing, and I
SZA.
understand that. But I think in the
And coming from
meantime, in between
TDE,
time,
what's the problem?
and like I was saying, bro, in the meantime, in between time, the difference to me is just level of instrumentation. Her writes all her music, like the instrumentation, the guitars, the strings, the piano. All she does that, bro. She's like new age Prince.
Bro, I
That's
don't So that's cool, bro. I don't care,
So
bro.
I give
The
you,
finished product is what we care about as
to me,
consumers.
bro. No, bro. To me, as a consumer, if that's your level of creativity and that's what you put into your music, I value that a little bit more.
Yeah,
And then it's not
that's
like,
fine and dandy.
and then
But
it's
that can
not like
still mean that something
vocally.
can be better than yours.
And then it's like, all right, so if we're going to give the edge of instrumentation to her, vocally, I think her sings better than SZA. Not by a lot, but she does. So like, all right, so what's your next? You talking about sales? All right, so 2 out of 3. I'm gonna still get after her. I think her just makes better music, and I feel like her numbers ain't too far behind off of what she consistently putting up. Honestly, her music is dope, bro.
Not for
There's no way
nothing.
around it.
Her
And I'm
gives
not arguing
Lauryn
that,
Hill.
bro.
Her gives Lauryn
No,
Hill
she's
mixed
not.
with
No, she doesn't.
Jill Scott.
No, she
No,
doesn't.
no.
No, she
Mixed
don't.
with
Cut the
Jill
crap.
Scott. Yeah. Mixed
Lauryn
with
Hill mixed with
India
Jill
Irie.
Scott. Are
Yes,
you
she
kidding
does.
me? India Irie?
Bro,
What?
her,
What her are we listening to? Because I don't get none of that. I
her is
don't
a
get no
beast all to
India Irie. Jill
herself,
Scott. Come
bro.
on, bro. If we want to talk
No,
about
bro.
Jill Scott,
Her is
No,
a
but
beast
what
all
I'm
to
saying
no
is
herself.
one's making music like
level of mastery. Her gives the level of mastery that India Irie gives, that Lauryn Hill gives, that Jill Scott gives. Whereas SZA gives the level
reporting
of
live from the Blair Witch
professionalism
Project.
that maybe Janae Aiko. SZA and Janae Aiko could be comparable. SZA
Hell
and
no.
fucking who else? Queen Naija. SZA and Queen
You're
Naija
being
can be
disrespectful
comparable.
now.
Huh?
You're being disrespectful. SZA laps both of them.
Janae Aiko is. Come on,
SZA
SZA
man.
laps
laps her.
Janae Aiko. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's.
SZA
I wouldn't say
laps her.
that.
That's ridiculous.
She laps
Me
her.
personally, I'll put
Janae
Janae
Aiko.
Aiko before her too. Like if we talking about like
Janae
women writing
I
Janae
think
mastery
Aiko
her.
of
has the
music.
soul of
If
the West.
we want to
I
talk
think
about
her and
music,
SZA have
constructive
lapped her.
music.
No.
I think her and SZA have
Janae
lapped her.
Aiko.
Nah, I
SZA,
disagree.
SZA in
Janae Aiko.
sound
I'm
and
gonna tell
her
you
and
right now.
everything.
Janae Aiko has the soul of the West. There's nobody else on the West Coast
My nigga
that
said
sings.
Jill Scott.
Nah,
Okay,
her.
bro. The soul of the West
Jill
is
Scott
fine.
and India Irie are both
I
from the
thought her was
East
from
Coast.
California.
Her just did the Super Bowl and SZA's from California. No, the SZA's from Jersey, but TDE is from out west. So it's
I
like
thought her was from California.
they all got the same
No,
California
her is
roots.
Who
not from
cares,
California. Her is
bro?
from where
Niggas
we
get signed to
from.
move to
Bro,
LA.
her is definitely from
It don't
California.
matter. It don't matter.
Niggas get
You
signed.
honestly, my opinion. I mean, I would love to know the numbers behind it, but I think her and SZA have both lapped you.
I
Like
think
you
Yo,
say,
SZA.
I
cool.
just looked at it,
SZA
Hank,
is not at the rate of. I think SZA is not at the rate of Janae Aiko, and nobody's paying attention.
Yo, I just looked at the numbers, and I don't even want to say it because it's like such a huge discrepancy. Like SZA kind of
What
washed
between?
into the, huh?
Yeah, bro. SZA got Control went crazy, bro. But that's just one album. She got to do it
But
again.
her
Not
only
even just
has one album.
control.
Her
Her only
has
got one album.
Yeah,
Her gotta have more than one album, bro.
she
She got
one
a lot
album
of stuff.
and like 2 mixtapes or something like that.
She got mixtapes. Just
She
and
got
SZA got
mixtapes.
mixtapes.
No,
And they don't count.
her has mixtapes. I'm sorry, SZA has mixtapes that went crazy. So I don't agree that her music before her album was better than SZA mixtapes.
So what are we talking about then?
They were like albums. They were
So
like
what are we talking
albums,
about?
but that's not SZA. That's her label. Her label said we're going to drop a mixtape that's like an album, and they dropped
And
mixtapes
she
that
still
was
got to
like
perform.
Her
albums.
got
She still
mixtapes
got to
like that,
deliver.
right?
And she still
Her
got to
got
deliver.
3 albums in the past since 2019. She has 3 albums. I'm looking at.
I'm looking, and they're saying those is 2 mixtapes, and the only one that's an album is The Back of My Mind.
Bro, I used to know her as a compilation album.
Her debut
the
full length
self-titled
album is
joint.
Back of My Mind.
How much
That's what
that
everything
sell?
is saying.
2?
And then Back of My Mind is the studio album. I mean, like I said, she's still been more active. Regardless how you want to cut it, she's been more active. SZA hasn't put out music in 6 years. Her has been a popular name in R&B since 2019. Like,
So has SZA,
a
bro.
very
So
like at the end of the day, and then on top of that,
and the fact that we're even comparing her album from 6 years ago like just tells you
Bro, that was a
her
great album, but
longevity.
now she got to do it again, bro. Nobody's
She
taking
is.
this long after her first album. Like, it's not like she's Kendrick from the standpoint of, oh, I have 3 other albums that show
And
like, yeah, this is
I'm
my
gonna use
level of
all
work.
the ammo against, like she gonna drop it when she drop it, bro.
SZA has done this one time. She has to do it again. I've seen her put out 3 projects in the past 4 years that have been amazing. And
Okay,
through all this,
Alicia
nobody's
Keys or Alicia Keys or Keisha Cole?
Alicia Keys.
Excuse me?
What are we arguing here?
Wait. Hank, we cannot
Bro, you're
act like.
disrespectful.
Hold on, Hank.
You're
We cannot act
disrespectful.
like
That's
we're
not
not
even a
talking about two
comparison.
luggage here.
We're talking about Alicia Keys.
Let you go. Oh. Who
We're talking
was
about
singing
Alicia Keys, not the queen of.
every party?
Never mind. I was about to say something real rude, but we're not talking about the queen of bitter bitch anthems, bro. We're talking about Alicia Keys. Madison Square Garden. Songs with Jay-Z. Grammys, top of the world. We're not talking about no fucking Keisha Cole.
Yeah,
Get out of here.
You can't compare them.
It's
two.
levels. It's levels. It's Alicia Keys. What are we talking about?
So what
I don't even know. I think
artists as women would y'all compare? R&B women. Would
Not
y'all
Keisha
compare?
Cole to Alicia Keys.
Modern day. Who would you compare
I
Keisha Cole to?
Compare
Like Ashanti, maybe?
To who? Because she went live against Ashanti.
Ashanti. That's what I'm saying. Ashanti. That's what I'll compare it to. Ashanti.
But can't be compared to Alicia Keys. That's ridiculous.
What?
I don't think either one of those women
not
can be
compared to Alicia Keys. What are we talking about?
Neither one of those women can be compared to her. Stop it. This is Alicia Keys we're talking about.
I'm confused.
Like, realistically, if you're looking at like female R&B, if you take Beyonce's name out of the equation, you kind of left with just Alicia Keys in the past 20 years. Not just Alicia Keys, but she's the next biggest name.
You didn't say Rihanna.
Yeah, Rihanna.
That's corny. A lot of her
and Rihanna, okay. After Rihanna, you gotta go Alicia Keys.
And with a side
You talking about her personal life. You
I
just
don't
sound
give
like
about
you
that,
mad
bro.
that she wasn't. I don't care about that. Alicia Keys' music is better than Keisha Cole's
Women
music.
so petty.
By a landslide. Like, it's a big ass gap between Alicia Cole's level of artistry and Keisha Cole's.
Music.
And Keisha Cole, fuck around and tell you
Alicia
that.
Keys. I mean, compared to Ashanti and Keisha Cole. Hold on.
Yeah, that's a little disrespectful. We're not gonna do that to Alicia Keys.
Yeah, man. Any final thoughts
She's something to hook on Empire State.
Kendrick Lamar? How we feel
About Kendrick, man,
album?
like I said, bro, another masterpiece. Jeweler turned the bag. My boy saved the day. He gave niggas something to think about.
I mean, I guess so. I guess that makes sense. Can you hear me?
And it was high level rap.
Yeah, I hear you.
We gave you down.
I can't hear y'all. Hold on, wait. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Okay.
It was just high level rap all the way around, man. I think that was a solid album. It was well worth the read. I don't nowhere on this album that he gives the inkling that this is the last one. So maybe we get more.
Wait, you think
maybe him being introspective was that inkling. Maybe him being so deep and so introspective was like, all right, this is it. I can't go everything else. Because what more, honestly, can he talk about?
Anything, bro. Nigga said that about Hove after he dropped the Black album. Like, what else he about to rap about? He still gave us some music. So Kendrick,
honestly, I feel like Kendrick, he has a lyrical ability that is timeless. So when I say that, I mean he could. The reason why we were so set on hearing him after so many years is because we're like, we know he can do it. We know he can do it. Like that type of person. Whereas there's not that many rappers that come out today that are able to do that. That just have that ability to be like, okay, you know what? I'm going to drop this year, but then I ain't going to drop for the next 3 years, or I ain't going to drop for the next 5 years. Kendrick has the ability to now, after he dropped that last album, he could go solo. Like he can go to the point where he don't drop shit for another 5 years. And he will still have the same fan base.
Nah, he can't do that. He can't.
I think he can. Why? Because he did it once already.
I mean, yeah, niggas gonna listen to it, but like, nah, ain't nobody gonna be down for another 5 year wait, bro.
You think Kendrick Lamar fans won't be down for waiting another 5 years
albums
after
in 10
waiting 8
years.
years already?
2 albums in 10 years is like J Electronica level output.
But without J Electronica level
that's
of
crazy.
without J Electronica level of popularity or even versatility.
Nah, it don't matter.
Let's look at it just real quick. Kendrick Lamar was able to capture the minds and hearts of every single person who listened to hip hop before he decided to go on a hiatus, so to speak. So when he did decide to go on a hiatus, he had everybody in his pocket already. So now, if he does decide to go on a hiatus again, he will have even more people in his pocket because he just dropped, and what he just dropped was golden.
I think at that point you run the risk of your fan base aging out.
Yeah,
and
that
your
could be
shit,
true.
and you end up being like Lloyd Banks, like Fab, where you just catering to your core, and that's cute and all. But now your core is 35,
and nobody want to
But
hear
wait,
that shit
because
no more.
Fab is still popping.
Oh man,
don't
he's
nobody
not.
want to hear that bullshit, Sheree.
I don't want to hear no Fabulous, bro. Come on.
Like,
You don't want to hear Soul Tape 2?
No, I don't want to hear Soul Tape 7.
I don't want to hear New Fab.
I don't want to hear
I don't
no
want to hear
Fab.
Soul Tape 6.
I don't even care if he. Bro, on the we set the trend.
No, what I was saying was, go ahead, y'all. Y'all can talk. I'm sorry, I was talking to my cousin.
I was saying on the We Set the Trend remix, fucking Joel Santana was spitting. I'm like, I don't hear this shit, Joel. Fuck.
Man, you gonna hear this bullshit, Sharif? Shut up.
Man, you old as hell. Y'all know
so
you really not spinning blocks. I know that.
You fucking with Weezy verse though?
It was cool.
Yeah.
I was glad they like put that at the beginning, so I could like
Bar Central,
Bar song and skip it.
Yeah,
so I can hear that and just skip that, John. But it was dope. But yeah, Kendrick can't take another 6 years off. That's not, that'd be unacceptable. He gotta pop out.
Okay, I got a question because my cousin raised a very important point. He was listening to us and he raised the point. What about Lil Wayne? We still waiting. Motherfuckers is waiting on Lil Wayne.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So what I'm asking is,
what are you waiting on?
What are we waiting on? He got 20 years of rap.
When was the last time you heard Lil Wayne?
What?
We just said he was on the feature.
All the time.
Somebody can tell me an artist that.
When was the last time you heard Lil Wayne? Hold on.
Bro,
We Set the Trends remix.
Are you asking when he last time he dropped the album? Are you asking that? That was like 2018. That was Carter 5.
And then he got a mixtape after that.
He dropped the joint with Rich the Kid. He did a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah, like Wayne has been dropping.
Oh, but some of that was mid. But like, come on, like who cares?
A lot of it has been mid, but he's still been active.
Like,
I don't think Wayne never took a hiatus. I just think his music got all over the place via drug use. Like he gave you a rock album, and he went to jail, so that slowed shit up. Kendrick was
that don't get talked about
not putting
enough.
out music.
Like, I think that's most definitely a part of Lil Wayne's GOAT legacy is that he did go to the Bay. You feel me? We don't see a lot of artists be skipping the jail time. You feel me?
I mean, you
do the crime, you do the time.
The point of the game is to not get caught, bro.
Of course it is, but you feel me? Like, stand on it, dummy. Go to jail.
rappers like Wayne and like that era. I'm never pressed for them to drop albums.
Yeah, it's over.
It's like
it's cool.
If Jeezy never dropped another album, cool. If you feel me, like I'm not waiting on them no more.
The fact that Carter 5 was tough was a pleasant surprise to me. Like, I'll take that. You feel me? Like, I had zero expectations for the Carter 5.
Well,
like,
I knew it was gonna be good just because you got to keep the Carter name good. You feel me?
I mean,
and all the
not as good as I thought it was going to be. Not as good as I thought it was going to be. Not as good as it was, I should say.
Like if Wayne came out and made another drought, it got to be good.
Yeah, you can't bullshit with a drought.
So if you make another I Am Not a Human Being, then
that could be made.
All right. Yeah, exactly.
Valid. I don't know where Yanni.
I don't know where Yanni went.
But I think that's enough hip hop music for me for one night. I don't know about y'all.
Oh yeah,
I got a lot of things off my chest. I want to say Free Young Thug and Gunna. That's
We
it.
done one.
I'm sorry.
Hold up.
Okay. Tapping back into the ether.
My bad.
You good? You good? We were just saying our farewell to our rap listeners. Any last shout outs?
You're not going to address your fellow boom bappers? You
What was that?
Since Yanni not going to address her fellow boom bappers, I feel like
Wait, hold on.
She
Who do
trying.
I have to address again?
She
Your
must
fellow
be on the
boom
Boom Bap
bappers.
Radio.
You said I'm sorry. I gotta address who?
Your fellow boom bappers.
Okay, so for my fellow boom bappers, I do have to address you guys because I want to let you know that do not lose hope. No matter what, no matter what all my guys say, no matter what the people of the world say, boom bap is the wave. So understand that early 90s, not even late 80s, leading into early 90s to mid 90s, music still pop. So when you find a rapper like Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, motherfucking Drake, and Lil Wayne who resemble those who came out in the 90s, who make what the 90s music was like better, you gotta hang on to them and talk about them. Talk about them like they're your cousins. Fuck that. Shit, Kendrick Lamar is my cousin. That's my man. You get what I'm saying? I feel everything he say. Lil Wayne, the next best thing close to Jay-Z. And if you don't believe that, you're not a boom bap rapper because you don't understand boom bap. Boom bap doesn't just mean KRS-One. It doesn't just mean motherfucking Slick Daddy. It doesn't mean who else?
Who?
Don't give him too much. Don't give him
In that list right there.
It don't mean the whole shebang.
Slick Daddy.
It don't mean
Who the fuck is
Slick
that?
Daddy. It mean it's a lot. I don't know who Slick Daddy is, but listen.
Nigga, I believed you. You should just ran with it.
Everybody should believe me because there was a Slick Daddy back then who rapped. So what I'm saying is he was boom bap. And at the end of the day, don't compare everybody today in today's age, like 2022/2023, because that's coming up. Don't compare nobody to the 90s thinking that you're gonna have the same exact music, because you ain't. But what you could do is whatever music you do have, guess what we got for you? We got the Boom Bap Radio. That motherfucker is coming out next week, which means that we could put you right up on there and we could have the fans lock in and them tell us what we feel about your music. Once they lock in and tell us what we feel about your music, you'll know what the mass majority of people will feel about your music. Why? Because we in Goat Land. And we the greatest of all time. So our opinion matters the most.
That's offending, bro. So make sure you tune in to Go Talk Radio. The Boom Bap Protector will be holding it down. That's it for me. Like anybody else?
That was like a fucking rallying cry. Oh my god.
It was intense. It was intense.
That was
Nigga, locked in. That's why
somebody
I was
get you a fucking sword.
I was
Oh my God.
on the edge of my seat.
Bro,
laughing.
you at the
Enamored.
precipice of greatness just now. Oh my God.
Lombardi speech.
Right.
That wasn't
Let's go get him
Lombardi
in the
speech.
second
That
half.
Yeah, I was definitely I was entertained.
Make
But
sure.
wait, what that means is that your music could be the best of the best, and it could be featured here in Goatland. But if it ain't the best of the best, don't send it. Don't send it because I'm raw as fuck.
If it's not
I'll
the
tell
best
you.
of the best, definitely send it.
And then when you're done sending it, make sure you like and subscribe on the video.
Bro, in fact,
Say, bro.
if you think it's the best and it's just you, definitely send it.
Yeah, send it.
Especially if you are the only one who thinks you're the best. Send that, Joe.
We here to
Yeah,
validate
send
all
that
feelings.
shit. Yeah, we gonna let you know. It's like Star Search.
Yeah,
We gonna
Star
put you on.
Search.
The Star Search. Send your shit. This GOAT search.
Facts. And then
Well,
make
I'll
sure you
see
like
you
and
Everybody
guys
too
subscribe.
racist.
later. Y'all have a good
Yeah,
night.
we peacing out. So all my goats out there, make sure you like, subscribe to the video. Make sure you comment. You send in your goat music to the radio. You can go to our socials, our Instagrams, and all the links and everything will be in the descriptions below. From all the goats here in Goatland, it's your boy Stick. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.